Hey guys, welcome to Housing Bubble 2.0 here. Another 5-minute video. I got the timer on there, so the stopwatch. Let's see if I can crank this out in less than 5 minutes. Something caught my eye today. I thought we'd talk about it because I think it's somewhat humorous, but it's indicative of what the market is, what's going on in the market. But first of all, if you're not already a subscriber, please do me the honor and smash that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. And I want to thank the people who have done it over the past couple of days because I have seen a small increase in subscribership. As I mentioned earlier, I'm losing subscribers for whatever reason, and please check if you think you're a subscriber. Please recheck because a lot of people are saying that, hey, I thought I was, but remarkably, you're not one anymore. So there you go. All right, so let's see if I can get this thing done. So we're going to talk about today the magic number, 1.45 million. So apparently, this is the number of real estate agents or realtors affiliated with NAR, National Association of Realtors, as of January. And the whole point of this discussion is there's more realtors than properties for sale. All right. Can you believe that? So 1.45 million affiliated people with NAR, National Association of Realtors. And I want to make a comment here. There's actually more real estate agents than 1.45 million. The whole point, though, is that with NAR, you actually have to subscribe, so you pay an annual fee to be part of NAR, all right? And that's why we know what that number is. I don't know what the number of agents who are real estate agents, license holders, but aren't subscribed to NAR, so we don't know what that is. So there's more than 1.45 million real estate agents across the board, and guess what? We're talking about new realtors piling to the hot housing market. Most find it tough going. Yeah, the reason being red hot market. People want to get in this market because people want to get on the way up, but guess what? There's not enough homes for every real estate agent. So think about that, whether you got buyers or getting listings, etc. It's a bit difficult these days. So example, some dude here in Boston signed up for a real estate course in June after being furloughed from his managerial position at a regional restaurant chain. He greeted the profession enthusiastically, thinking his skills would focus on customer experience, developed in his 30 years in the restaurant industry. Got his license in October, but has yet to land any deals. COVID restrictions are not helping the personal are limiting in-person interaction with clients. So yeah, it's difficult for real estate agents, but we have no inventory, and I'll talk about it in the future. So why do I say that? Because this came out the other day, last week, 1.03 million units for sale versus 1.45 million realtors. Okay, so there you go. So right away, we know there's more than 1.5 million real estate agents across the board, across the U.S. There's 1.03 million homes for sale. That's less than one home per real estate agent across the board. That's what makes it problematic. But why do people get involved with real estate? Well, really simple. This happened in the last housing crisis, all right? Everyone gets in on the action as the housing market goes up. Why? The allure of making money. Whether you're a real estate agent or investor, whatever, it's the allure of making money. It's basic bubble theory. It will keep going up. Things will keep going up. We don't contemplate the fact that things actually might change. And guess what? The market changes and things will become not as good and you'll be hurting, okay? It's the same as the previous housing boom bubble bust. We had a big surge in real estate. People joined the real estate agent industry. And then, of course, it fell apart. The demographic was, don't be insulted by this, but the demographic that was written with NAR was a woman between the ages of 40 and 50, college graduate, possibly second income to support the family or an opportunity, drove a Mercedes, whatever. Okay, so that's just that I made that part up, the Mercedes bit. Anyway, it doesn't cost too much to get a real estate license. You pay for your course, you get your fingerprinted background check, you take your test, you can be a real estate agent. Okay, you need to pass 2 tests. You got to pass your in class or your course test first, then you can go to the state and pass the state test. You can take the test as many times as you want. You just have to pay for it each time over. Having a real estate license does not equal competency. So you've passed a test, you've learned via a book, doesn't mean you have any experience or know what you're doing. Real estate firms know you're good for 1 to 2 deals minimum. Okay, yeah, a relative and maybe a friend. Okay, so guess what? You're an independent contractor with a real estate firm. A little cost for them to bring you on board, and if you phase out, no big deal for them as well too. So it's no risk on their part. It's the risk on your part. Okay, and then they leave the housing market when it crashes, like the last time. A real estate agent left the industry during the last housing crash. NAR numbers contracted down to close to about 1.1 million. So almost 300,000 to 400,000 people lost. Came out of that market as well too. Agents had to reposition their careers. It will happen once again. More competition these days. Why is there more competition? Well, third-party groups like Zillow are trying to buy and sell property on their own, don't need agents. There's more iBuyer groups out there that don't want you to use real estate agents. Many more hedge funds buying properties. They don't necessarily need agents or buying that through off-market and non-performing assets and loans. Many more investors out there. So there's a different flavor to the market right now. There's more competition, more issues. But once again, real estate has, when things go up, people get into the game. They don't figure what happens when it goes down. So that's a scoop here, guys. So really, after my preamble, I'm talking for less than 5 minutes here. So once again, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Help my channel grow, and let's stop the shadow banning that I'm going through with YouTube right now. If you want more information, want to talk about stuff, hey, that's how to get a hold of me. Look forward to speaking with you in a couple days. Take care.